Hi, I'm Angel Alchin. I'm an independent consultant with Osborne Books and More. We are doing a Resolve to Read Throughout the Year party. So we are on June and July. June is school's out. It's the beginning of summer and your kids are gonna kind of slip. They're going to kind of fall back and they may forget some of the stuff that they learned in school. So we are trying to stop that. We're preventing the summer slide. These ones are actually for your younger kids, so maybe kindergarten or even a little bit earlier than that. They're the first book of things to spot. And they're really fun little books that have questions like find the smallest toadstool and who's wearing the red boots. So, and that goes through just different things to spot, things to spot out and about, and things to spot at home. We also have these big book of animals and big book of bugs. And these are just these wonderful books that have a ton of information about the different animals and the different bugs in the world. And they have all of these flaps where you can pull them out and you can see how big some of the animals really are. And it just gives you lots of really good information. And that's Big Book of Animals and Big Book of Bugs. Now we have some lift a flap questions and answers. There's this one that's just general knowledge, questions and answers about the world and questions and answers about animals. And what you do is you just open them and you have little flaps that you can open. And as you get further in, you get more information. So this one is water covers 71% of the earth, but only 1% of it is drinkable. And then it tells you about the different sphere, the atmosphere around the world, and then there's the inner core of the earth. And so it just gives you lots of really good information. And last but not least, we have these two for your older kids. This one is See Inside and Exploration and Discovery, and this one is Timelines of World History. See Inside Exploration and Discovery, it just takes you through basically the history of the world and exploration. So this is in Egypt. And this is going over the ocean with the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. And it just gives you lots of really good information about our world and how it was discovered. And then Timelines of World History gives you lots of extra, deeper information. This is Africa and the Middle East, and this is Asia, and this is the Americas during the time period of 1450 to 1499. And then you get over here, and it's 16th century, and there's the 18th century. You can learn information about all of the different areas of the world and just the different timelines in our history. So that's June, where we prevent the summer slide. And then in July, we usually travel. Whether you're traveling by car or by plane, these wipe cleans and our activity and sticker books are a great way to keep the kids busy. The sticker books, this one is Build Your Own Spaceship. So you get to pick different parts and put them on the pages to build the spaceship. There's stickers, sailors and seafarers. You can dress up the sailors and the seafarers and pirates, and they're different. The airport sticker book is a really good one if you're going to be on a plane, because you can actually go through the different locations that you are as you're going through the airport. Pirate activity book is a great one. Just lots of fun stickers and some coloring and some other activities that you can do with that. And then the wipe cleans are really interesting because you get this little pen with it, and This one is starting times tables. So you're still teaching your kids, and you can say, Birdie has so many groups of 2 balloons. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, so your kid would write 6 in there. And it just keeps going. And for your little bit younger kids, you've got lowercase alphabet. So you can teach them how to write. Now I know that a lot of people like to travel overseas during the summer. So we also have this great assortment of books that you can learn different languages. So if you're going to, say, Spain or Mexico, you can learn the language before you go. So we have, this one is a really early one that teaches you very early words, very early Spanish words. I know my son actually likes this one a lot. We do a lot of the Spanish words with him out of this book. These ones are listen and learn. We have Spanish, Chinese, and English. I have only opened the English one so far. So I'll show you how it works. You have different pages, and you turn it on, and then you put it in, and things that go. And then it tells you balloon, train, bicycle. So your child can push the button, and they can be learning while they're looking at their different favorite things. We also have, for their older kids, these first 1,000 words. So we've got Japanese, French, Spanish, English, Italian. I think we have Hebrew and Latin and a couple other ones. But these are really interesting because they have the, well, let's see, animals. And it will tell you the name of the animal, not only for the Japanese ones, not only in basically Romaji, it has it in hiragana or katakana as well. So those are some very interesting books. And even if you're not traveling overseas for your summer vacation, you can let your kids decide where they would like to go or like to find out more information about different countries. And you can pick a book that has the language that country speaks, and then you can go on Google and you can kind of travel there, do some cyber travel. So you can look at photos and of the locations and of the people, and so you can get your kids kind of to associate pictures with different places, and it will help them kind of immerse themselves more in the learning. So that's June and July, and thank you.